Was there something in particular that the Roger Craig story served as a catalyst? Something in there that made you decide you really wanted to see this as a movie or a script?
Yeah, I thought it was a great story about a man who just tried to do the right thing. He just tried to do his job. He tried to tell the truth to people who he thought wanted to take his information seriously. And he paid consequences, heavy consequences for it.
Yeah, in your book you detail the tragedy. It was depressing to hear the hardship that he endured. And what he was a witness to something in history in America. And like you said, he tried to tell the truth.
His story is so crucial to what happened there in Dallas on that day. When I first started learning information about him, I had never heard of him before. I thought I was very well researched. And then I started digging into his story. I'm like, oh my gosh. I mean, his story just blows the whole case wide open. Wide open.
It exposes that there was a crime that day that people were covering up almost from that day. And they were going to blame Lee Oswald. They were going to introduce this Tippit shooting as he shot a cop, he shot the president,
And that's the thing, like I said, I thought I was very well researched before I came across Roger Craig's information. But then when I started researching his information, it opened so many doors, Len, to other things I was never aware of. That kind of tied into Roger's story, like the bullets that hit the grass on the south side of Elm Street right there by a manhole cover. That Officer J.W. Foster, I believe his name was, saw where a bullet had hit. There was blood and brain matter on the grass there and a bullet in the grass. Well, by all accounts, an FBI man walked up to the bullet and picked it up, walked away with it. Wayne and Edna Hartman, their story of seeing 2 bullet streaks in the grass that had burrowed into the grass about 18 inches long, and it was on an angle from the grassy knoll area behind the picket fence. It was in line with that, 2 of them separately parallel together. They reported their story to, and this is all in the book, they reported their story to the FBI. The FBI changed their story from 2 bullets to 1 bullet, and it was in line with the school book depository. And it wasn't even a bullet. They said it was probably a fragment of the president's skull that caused the burrow into the ground. I mean, it was completely ridiculous. Wayne and Edna Hartman have both gone on the record since they've seen their FBI reports, and they've done interviews stating that their story was changed left, right, center. Also, Deputy Sheriff Buddy Walters was there near that manhole cover, and he witnessed the whole thing with the FBI man. Roger Craig was right there, and that's when he spotted the Rambler station wagon, and he saw a guy that looked just like Lee Harvey Oswald running from down the grassy embankment from the school book depository and hop in the Rambler with another man and then drive away.